Now I'm going to show you a couple of our middle reader books. They're really for ages 3 to 11, but depending on your reader, they may read them sooner and they may read them later. It's really when your child is ready for these books. This book is really nice. It's actually a pretty thick book. There are 12 different stories in here, and it comes along with a CD in the front that you can play along with reading, and your child can listen to the stories and also see the different pages. And each of the stories has flaps so kids can start making predictions with these books as well. And it's a little bit more interactive. They have a lot of the phonetic sounds within them and some rhyming. So I'm a happy big pig on a dig. So they can start seeing those words and seeing those repetitions within words. So that's the Ted and Friends. Another book we have is I'm a Dirty Dinosaur. And no, it's not going to tell your child not to bathe. But it does go through a cute little story of this dinosaur that doesn't like to bathe, and it gets really, really messy and really dirty, and he's shaking, and he's having a really good time in the mud, and at the end, he does actually jump into some water and give himself a bath. And so he wash, give myself a wash. So that's a really cute book. The next two books actually can come with plushies. You can buy a plushie along with it. The What If Monster is a really nice book. If your child is a little bit of anxiety about making new friends, this book goes along with it. One of the pages says, what if she laughs? What if she runs? What if she thinks you're not any fun? It says, what if monster down here in the green that is making him not want to make a new friend? And then at the end, he does take the chance. And it says, what if I take a chance in the end and I find my very best friend? So that's a really cute book that does have a plushie that you can purchase along with it. Along with this one, Nibbles, the book monster, also has a plushie that you can purchase. So as your child is reading this book, they can also hold on to the plushie, which is really cute. Nibbles is a book monster, and he escapes from his own book and nibbles his way through many other books. And at the very end of the book, it's a really cute book inside. At the end of the book, he goes through all these other books, and it's holes through each of the pages. And at the end of the book, they think they have him all locked up and put away, and he disappears off the back of the book. So that is the Nibbles the Book Monster book. It's a really cute one. Another book that I really like is A Tale of Two Beasts. This actually talks a little bit about perspective and point of view. It comes from the point of view of this little girl and then also of the raccoon. And it's first her story of how she finds this poor little animal and she wants to rescue it and save it. And then it switches to his point of view, and it's saying how he was captured by her and tied up. And at the end, they both realize that, well, maybe it wasn't so bad being with one another. And so that is A Tale of Two Beasts. We also have an alphabet book, B is for bedtime. This one goes through the entire alphabet. The pages are a little bit thicker, and they have some nice drawings along with those. So E is for ears, tucked warm out of sight. F is for fingers, holding on tight. So it's a really cute book that goes through the different pages of the alphabet, and it's a great one to read just before bedtime. We also have some books that are chapter books for a little bit older children. I'll start with Anna Hibiscus. Anna Hibiscus lives in Africa, and this is really good for talking about family relationships, and it would be a really good book to read aloud as a family with your younger children. I know my students love hearing books aloud, and they love talking to me about the books that they're reading with their families at home. So this would be a great book to read out loud at home and discuss different family relationships and family dynamics. The other book I showed just a moment ago is Farm Rescue, and this is a book about a dog named Stamp, and he's traveling around the country with his owner. And in this book, there happens to be a flash flood, and it's up to Stamp to save the day or not. But it's a child's book, so you could probably guess the ending, but there's a lot of adventure in here, and it's a really great rescue story. There is another series book that I don't actually have one to show you, but I will post the link. It's the Last 13 collection. It's for a little bit older kids. It's ages 11 to 13. It's about 13 different dreamers, and the books are meant to be read in order. there's battles and there's a prophecy that needs to be fulfilled, or the world will be doomed. So hopefully some of those might interest your readers, and please feel free to ask me any questions about any of them.